Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I am so excited to do. It's going to be a new one in my declutter series, and today we are decluttering my bullet lipsticks. All right, here we go. I will link my playlist down below. Last week I did my lip liners, which kicked off kind of this mini series within the declutter series of doing my lip products. I saw a lot of requests come in to do bullet lips next, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here are all my bullet lipsticks, and I will say, when I pulled them out, this wasn't as bad as I thought. No, this is still a lot of lips, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not trying to play anyone here. This is still a lot of lipsticks, especially because I wear the same handful over and over, which I say that in a lot of my declutters. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be though. And I think maybe it's because I loved liquid lipsticks for so long, I didn't have a lot of bullet lipsticks, and I'm still kind of slowly accumulating them. So I just wanted to point that out, but there's still a lot in here that I know that I can declutter that are either like old or I just don't really use anymore. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty. I always get really overwhelmed in the beginning. I'm like, where does one even start? So we will start here. This is a Natasha Denona lipstick, and this one is in the shade Noa. This is one of the I Need a Nude lipstick. It's a really beautiful shade. I don't know if I'll swatch absolutely everything. We'll see how it goes, but it's a really beautiful shade. It's slightly dark on me, and the lip liner that I have from Natasha Denona is even darker. So I don't wear it too much. But sometimes I like that look, or I could pair it with a lip gloss or, you know, something like that. But I like the Natasha Denona formula. It's nice and creamy, so I'm going to keep this one. I have a couple here from the Carli Bybel Il Makiage collections. I have Libra and then also Taurus. So we have Libra and Taurus. So you can see Libra is a little bit more of that brown nude. Taurus is a little bit more on the pink nude side. Both of these are more of a matte lip, which I do prefer. I really like the markings on here. The Taurus is the one from her latest collection. And I was really excited about these lips because I really liked the ones in the first, but I felt like the ones in the second were quite a bit drier. Even the lip liners I felt like were a little bit drier than in the first collection. So I am going to actually keep Libra and then declutter Taurus. I have a couple of I think these are the Luxe lipsticks from Colourpop. I have Appy and then also Still Crazy. I feel like I've kept these around just to kind of have them in my collection, which, you know, sometimes I do as a YouTuber. Either there's something that I still want to review, collection videos, dupe videos, you know, different things like that, even like shade duping, those sort of things, but I really never wear these. So this one is Appy and this one is Still Crazy. That's a really beautiful mauve. Obviously, we're gonna see a lot of nudes in this video. Please don't faint when I say that, okay? I know that probably surprised a lot of you. But like I said, Colourpop lips aren't really my favorite. Besides their lip liners, I do really like their lip liners, but these I don't really reach for them, so I'm gonna declutter both of those. And then I do have some lippy sticks here from Colourpop also. I don't mind these. I have Good Times and then Fab. So we have Good Times is this darker brown, and then Fab is more of that nude. I don't mind the lippy sticks, but once again, I just don't reach for these all that often. And these are fairly newer. I think they came in a pretty recent collection. So I feel like I could still pass them on to one of my friends. So I'm gonna declutter both of those. From Wet n Wild, this is one of their matte lipsticks, and this is in the shade Bare It All, which is the pink right here on the edge of my hand. You know, I got a large collection sent from Wet n Wild, and this is the shade that I chose to keep. I used to love Bare It All. I had this lipstick years ago too, but as much as I like that it's a matte formula, because for me, I prefer either a matte lip or a glossy lip. A satin lip is not usually my thing. So even though I really like the formula and for the price, like I think these are great, I just don't reach for it, and it's just not a shade that I wear all that often. So I'm gonna declutter that one. I feel like I've been pretty cutthroat in my declutters, and that's what I plan to keep doing. So let's go, let's keep it rolling. So this one is from Uoma Beauty, and this is in the shade Maya. So once again, more of a matte lip, and this one is a little bit of kind of like that darker pinky mauve. It's a really beautiful shade. I like the lipstick, but once again, I just don't wear this, and I feel like I've kept it through so many declutters because I'm like, I don't have a lot from Uoma Beauty. The shade name is Maya, which is the name of my niece, so like that's always, you know, a little thing in there too. But I know that I'm not reaching for this, so it's like, why keep it around? I don't have as much space. You know, it's another thing I've been saying in my declutters too. I went from a 5-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't have as much space, so I really needed to cut down my collection. So I am going to declutter that one. I see one here from Huda Beauty, and this is in Joyride, her matte lipstick in Joyride. This is one, when I pulled it out when I was getting all my lipsticks ready, I was like, wait a second. I loved Joyride. Like, I've been doing kind of ish like a project pan series. It's my chopping block where I, you know, try to use up some more products that I haven't used as much of. And I'm like, I just did a new one, but I'm already thinking when I do the next one, I kind of want to include Joyride because I have not used this recently, but I need to pull it back out because I love that shade. Once again, more of a matte lip, so I'm going to keep this one. I've been staring at this one for a hot minute. This is from the Sephora collection, and this is their lipstick in No Regrets. I can't think of the like proper name for it, but I used to love this one. This is one that is a little bit more, it's, how do I describe it? It's more on the glossy side, which again, I know I said that isn't my favorite, but this one I enjoyed so much. I talked about this lip for such a long time, but then I just kind of got to a point where I stopped wearing it so much. I'm pretty sure I had this in a project pan at one point or a chopping block, and I was trying to get some more uses out of it, and I ultimately decided to keep it, but I am just not reaching for it. I'm gonna declutter it. I'm gonna do it. Going to declutter it. I have a mini lipstick here from Pat McGrath. This is in 1995. It came in a set, so that is the swatch right there. You know, I didn't lose my mind over these lipsticks from Pat McGrath. I actually bought a full size first. I believe the shade name was Christy. And I didn't really love it. And then I got this set and I ended up decluttering everything except keeping this one kind of to be like, oh, I have that one Pat McGrath lipstick in my collection. But I think I'm going to declutter it. Also, it has like fallen out of the tube. So I have to be really careful because it's just kind of like precociously stuck back in there. And is that the right word? Precociously? Precariously? Precariously. So precociously. Samantha, get it together. It's early. I'm filming early, okay? So even when I was like doing my swatch, I was like, you know, it's gonna fall apart. So I'm gonna declutter that one. Look at me go. Look at me go, guys. All right. So I have this one from Too Faced. I've been staring at this one for a long time. Again, one of their matte lipsticks. This is Sex on the Peach. If you've been with me for a while, you know I've had some funny stories with people asking me the shade name of this one. I have really enjoyed this lipstick. I like the shade. I think it's really beautiful. But I can't tell you the last time I wore this. Again, I think this was in like past Project Pan chopping block videos. Look at my hand. This is hysterical with these swatches. But I don't reach for it anymore. And I've had it for a very, very long time. It's probably expired. Which, you know, that's fine. Like, I keep expired makeup, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's time to say goodbye to that one. I think it's time that it can go. I kind of had a moment there where I was like, am I keeping any lipsticks? But if you can see from my pile, I have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury in here. Obviously one of my favorite lip brands. So I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna panic that I'm getting rid of all of my lipsticks. But next up, I have two here from MAC. I have Stripped and also Honeylove. So Stripped and Honeylove. I really do like both of these. I've had them for a long time, but I continue to wear them. Stripped is really, really light, but I like to, there's a certain lip look that I like to do with it where it's a little bit of a darker lip liner, stripped, and then I put kind of like a pinkish lip gloss on top, and it's a favorite look of mine. And then Honeylove, if you remember, I've had a deep love for this lipstick for a long time. I just wore it this week, so I enjoy both of these, so I am going to keep them. Next up, I have one from Christian Audette. This was in collaboration with Mel Thompson, and this is in Beauty. So Mel Thompson was a friend of mine. She's passed away recently. I've had a couple of her lip products featured in my declutter series, and I'm going to be keeping this one. Again, kind of along the same lines of Stripped. It is pretty light on me, but with her Smooches lip liner, I think it looks really pretty. Again, paired with a gloss, it's really pretty. So definitely going to be keeping that one from Christian Audette. Then I have one of my newer ones here. This is from Makeup by Mario. This is in the shade Sam. I did just review this. Actually, I don't think that video is up. I'm going to be reviewing this. It's already been filmed. Ranking a Sephora haul. So this is Sam. This is more of a matte lipstick. I don't mind the lipstick. It is slightly on the drying side, which sometimes matte lipsticks can be. The shade is not quite my favorite. It's a little bit more pink than I usually wear. I like to wear more nude, brown nude, that sort of thing. So it's a little bit more pinky than I prefer, but I still like it, and it's a newer one to me, so I'm gonna keep that one. I have one here from the Jen Atkin and e.l.f. collaboration. So this is kind of a little duo here with a lip liner and then also a lipstick, and this one is more on the nude side. I didn't mind these. I thought that they were pretty decent products, but just not something that I really reach for a lot. The lip is more of a matte lip, then we have that darker lip liner. Really, like, I don't mind it. I just don't see myself reaching for this very often. And once I reviewed it, it's just not one of those that I'm going to be going for over and over again. So I'm going to declutter that one. Next up from Milani, this is one of their fetish lipsticks, I think is what this one is called. And this is in the shade Tease. I just mentioned this in the video where I talk about my favorite products that aren't available at Sephora, since I did so many Sephora videos recently. And this one I have just been loving. I just received these in PR recently from Milani. I grabbed out the shade Tease, just kind of based, like looking at them and looking at the different nudes. I was like, I think I would like that one. I love this lipstick. It's that matte lip without being overly dry. It's really easy to apply. The shade is just gorgeous. I like the packaging. I'm all about this one. So definitely keeping Tease from Milani. Okay, I have one here from Vieve. So this is Jamie Genevieve's line, and this is the shade Coming In Hot. So I also bought a lip liner that I then, wait, is that the lip liner that I put into my chopping block video? Might have been the Desert Sands, but this lip is Coming In Hot. And yeah, because I think I said I might end up pulling this one into the chopping block also, so I'm going to keep it since I'm going to do a follow-up with the video. But since I kept the lip liner, I'm going to try to pair them together. It was a fine lipstick and I like the packaging, you know, very sleek and all. It just didn't like become a favorite of mine, but I'm gonna give it some more tries. From Pur, this was a part of their Barbie collection, and this is the shade Trailblazer, if I can speak. All right, and here is the lipstick. You know, obviously adorable packaging, more of a matte lip. I really did like this pinky shade. I kept it around for a long time because I really did like that shade. I really like how it looked on me, but I just don't really reach for it all that often, and I don't think it's even available anymore, which, you know, sometimes is something that we think about, but I'm going to declutter that one. I woke up in a decluttering mood, okay? All right, I'm like, how much Charlotte Tilbury do we have? Quite a bit. These two here are from Propa Beauty. So these are their lipsticks. I got the shades Driven and then Victress. So both of the shades are pretty dark on me. I know I kept them through my last declutter because they are from an indie brand, and these are the only products that I have from Propa Beauty, but I never really wear a lip that dark. And then they are also a satin lip, which again is not really my favorite. I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter these. It's like part of me wants to keep them around, but then at the same time, it's like the shades don't really work out for me, and the finish is not my personal favorite. I don't think that they're bad lipsticks. It's just not a personal preference of mine. So I'm going to declutter both of those. All right, and then I think I just have one more here before we jump into Charlotte Tilbury. This is from Lawless Beauty, and this is the lipstick in Baby. Ooh, get it together, Samantha. So this is the lipstick in Baby. If I'm remembering correctly, yeah, it's a pretty light pink, just not the color that I wear all that often, and a little bit more on that satin side too. So I like Lawless Beauty. I really, really love their lip glosses. I think that those are so good, but I just don't really see myself reaching for this one. So I'm also gonna put this one in my declutter pile. Now we're gonna move over to what dominates my lipstick collection, and that would be the Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. The Charlotte Tilbury lip products are my favorite. Love the lip liners, love the lipsticks, particularly love the Matte Revolution line, but clearly we have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury. So first up, I have these. I believe these are called the Superstar lips. I have Pillowtalk and then Pillowtalk Diamonds. So we have Pillowtalk, Pillowtalk Diamonds. Those again are kind of like the Sephora, kind of like that hybrid in between. I'm gonna declutter Pillowtalk because I don't wear it all that much. Again, not my favorite type of lip formula. Pillowtalk Diamonds I am gonna keep though. I actually really wanted this shade and I kept trying to buy it and it was selling out. And then I got it in PR and I was super excited about it. It's not one that I wear all that often, but sometimes I want that sparkly lip look. So I'm gonna keep it around for that. So I'm gonna keep one, declutter one. Next up in the Pillowtalk family, we have the original Pillowtalk, Pillowtalk 2 Medium, Pillowtalk 3 Intense. All right, so the original Pillowtalk, it's more pinky than I usually go for, but it's still really pretty. And it's one of those like classic shades where I feel like I just have to have it in my collection. And then we have Pillowtalk 2, a little bit more on that mauve side, and then Pillowtalk 3, which is going to be a little bit darker for me. So I know I'm gonna declutter 3 because I know I'm not gonna wear that all that often. I know I'm gonna keep the original Pillowtalk because, like I said, it's just one of those classic shades. I like to pair it with a lot of the different Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I was trying to decide on two. It's a little bit more of that mauve tone. I just don't think I'm going to reach for it a lot though. I think I'm going to be okay to declutter Pillowtalk 2. Yes. Okay, look at me go. One of my favorite shades. This is Very Victoria. I love this one. Rave about it all of the time. Love to pair it with the iconic nude lip liner. Very Victoria is obviously not going anywhere. It's one of my most worn lip shades. Then we have JK Magic. So you can see that I have this this Hot Lips set behind me. This was sent to me in PR. I was so ecstatic about it. I don't wear every single shade, but I like keep them in their boxes. I don't do a lot of collector stuff. It's not really my style, but this I do. I was so excited to receive this collection. I did a full lip swatching video on it on YouTube. It still gets views to this day. And it's just, yeah, they're just favorites of mine. So, but this one from the collection I do wear quite a bit, and this one is in JK Magic. This is a little bit on like the lighter peachier side, and this is the Kissing formula, so it is a little bit more on that satin look, but I still really like it, still wear it really often. So I'm gonna keep JK Magic. All right, this is from the Hot Lips collection. This is the Enigmatic Edward. I feel like I cannot say that word correctly, but this is just the clear balm. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't really go for it a lot. I have a lot of lip balms and such that I prefer. So even though I'm like, I want to keep everything from the collection, this is one that I'm like, I could probably still get rid of that one. And then I also have Patsy Red. I wore this, I want to say like I wore it in a video a while ago, but that's why it's not in its case. But it is a really pretty red. So I'm going to keep that one. These are the 4 new ones from, oh, can you even see them? These are the 4 new ones that Charlotte Tilbury just came out with. I do have a full swatch video on my Instagram if you'd be interested in seeing it. So I just swatch them a bit all over the place, but we have Cover Star, Supermodel, Runway Royalty, and then Catwalking is over here. But I'm gonna keep all of them. I really like them. Even the ones that look a little bit light on me, again, I can pair them with a lip liner, Love Trap, Iconic Nude, and they all look really pretty. I think my favorites are Cover Star and also Catwalking, but Runway Royalty is really pretty. Supermodel is a really nice one too, even just on its own. It's a really pretty shade, but these are the 4 newest shades from Charlotte Tilbury. I like them all. I'm going to keep them. All right, so that's when we have the rest of the collection. And like I said, I keep these kind of more as collector pieces. So I won't go through and swatch everything. I can link that swatch video if you'd want to see them, but we have Viva, La Vagara, Karina Star, In Love with Olivia, Amazing Amal. Then the other 4 are Angel, Alessandria, Glowing Jen, Red Hot Susan, and this one is Dance Floor Princess. So keep these around, kind of more collector purposes, but I do continue to keep these. I think there's been sometimes in my declutters where I don't even put these in there because it's like, it's not that I don't consider them a part of my lipstick collection, but you know what I'm trying to say. But that is everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the keep pile. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, but there is a giveaway. So if you've made it this far, that's awesome. But let me pull everything out. We'll see how I did. Then we'll jump into that giveaway. All right, so final total here is my keep pile, and I am keeping 26. And then over here, my declutter pile, I'm decluttering 19. Yes, over half of my collection is Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it at all. Again, if I didn't include the ones that I keep just for collector's purposes, I feel like this would seem like a larger declutter, but I still feel really happy with this. These are lipsticks that I really enjoy, that I wear all of the time, slash are collector's items, or a couple in here that I want to get some more uses out of, and I feel good with my declutter pile. So I am happy with this declutter. I hope you enjoyed watching it. You know who was a really big help, in case anyone's wondering where the queen is, who usually helps me with declutters. Oh my. Oh my. Like I mentioned, there is going to be a giveaway in this video, so if you've made it this far, let's hop into that. All right, so I've been doing some pop-up giveaways in my November and December videos here on YouTube. I have links to any open giveaways in my description box. And then also over on my Instagram, which is March Beauty Word, I've been doing some giveaways in the stories. I believe there is an open one still there now, so you can check the giveaway tab for that. But in today's video, I thought it would be fitting to give away some lipsticks. So this is a set from NARS, and this is their Air Matte Lipsticks. So there are 6 different shades in here. So I'm going to be sending this box over to one winner. To enter into the giveaways, it is Pretty simple, I like to think. Just make sure you're a subscriber here if you like this video. That does always help me out. And then just leave a comment down below. Make sure to include the hashtag SamSquad. That lets me know that you want to enter into the giveaway. And it can be, let's see, let's do, share your favorite type of lipstick, like favorite, what am I trying to say here? Like favorite shade. Are you more into nudes, pinks, reds, colors? Let us know in the comments. And again, just make sure to include that hashtag SamSquad. That way, if you want to leave a comment on this declutter, but you don't want to enter, just don't include that hashtag. It is open international and anyone can enter. I usually close these in about a week. I've talked before about how YouTube was deleting comments where people left like an Instagram handle or an email address, like another way to be able to contact them. And yeah, even when I respond to the winner's comment and I pin it, when that winner tries to respond to me with contact information, that comment gets deleted. So I've been having such a hard time contacting my winners. It's been a feat. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. I think it's really quite ridiculous. But what I do after I choose the winner, I will pin the comment. So if you see the comment pinned, I try to give reminders in future videos. If you can try your best to message me or send me a DM on Instagram and then comment and let me know that you sent me a DM, I can go searching for it. Something along those lines because, yeah, YouTube is just making it extremely difficult to contact anyone. But stay tuned because I will pin the comment with the winner in there. And that is it for this video, this declutter, and this giveaway. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this one a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.